G'day mate, welcome to this quick introduction to Biter Battles, and this one's slightly different. This is for the Biter Battles Champions. So, a couple of things about Biter Battles, and we're going to go over these as quickly as possible. So, Biter Battles is a PvEVP. Yes, it is indirect combat, because Factorio is really not designed for direct combat, considering behemoth biters have like over 3,000 hit points and a player has 250. Yeah, things don't scale up evenly for PvP, but the way we got around this was Biter Battles with, PvEVP. So what you have to do in Biter Battles is you have to make science. We're going to cover science in a second. Make science packs. Those science packs you can either put in your own lab. Once they're in your own lab, you can use them for research. Research will obviously give you access to new technologies. Upgrade your existing technologies. Bigger bullets, better bullets, faster bullets, more explosive bullets. All those normal things we have in Factorio. You can go all the way up to lasers and flamers if you want, but at the same time, the other team is also teching up. They're also increasing their technology. They're also finding more effective ways to deal with the biters themselves. On top of that, each team has a GUI, we're going to cover that in just a second, up the top left-hand corner, which they can use to throw any science packs they have in their inventory across the river to the other side. When throwing them across the river to the other side's biters will increase in two numbers. One is their evolution, the other is their threat. Okay, higher the evolution, we've all dealt with evolution before, bigger and badder evolution is obviously bad for the poor little engineer. Higher threat is, think of threat as more of a gauge of how many biters are on their way. How many biters are scheduled to come and ruin your day. Your one objective for each team is to protect the silo. Only protect the silo, nothing else really matters. Obviously, if you happen to live a little bit longer at the same time, that's definitely a bonus. Now, being that this is the Biter Battles Champions tournament, there's a couple of rule changes. First off, matches are 3v3, okay? Plus, there's an extra team player, which is entirely optional. That team player can sit on the lovely island in the middle of the map. Whilst they're sitting in the middle of the map, they can obviously be in Discord, they can yell at their team, notice mistakes. At the same time, they can view a limited area of what the other team on the other side of the river is doing. Yes, the two teams are separated by a lovely river across the middle, which is non-landfillable, non-traversable, nothing can shoot across it. The teams are 100% immune from one another. On top of that, each match in the Biter Battles Championships has an away team and a home team. The home team gets 3 advantages. One is to choose which side of the map they want to play on. Not that it really matters, both sides are mirrored 100%, so they're exactly the same. They get to re-roll the map twice. So if they're not happy with how the map rolled, they can choose to re-roll it. And the other option they get is they get to choose a starter pack. We're going to come back to starter packs in just a second. So, biters are bad, number 1. Number 2, protect your silo. Number 3, there's one other change to increase the speed of these championship rounds, is after 2 hours of gameplay, Armageddon mode will be activated. Armageddon basically scales up evolution from whatever it is to 100% very, very quickly. 100% Evo is bad. Very, very bad, especially in Biter Battles, of which the evolution can scale past 100%, I should mention, because, it's a battle of championships. One team must survive, one team must fail. On top of that, as I said, they've already removed artillery and the atomic bomb. There's also no landmines, and of course there's no landfill. There's no cliffs on the map. One other thing is, or two other things, is the game can be paused if somebody's having connection issues, and also the game speed can be lowered if the teams start running into UPS problems. Lastly, we have a clear corpses command. The corpses automatically magically disappear every 15 minutes because, well, there's a lot of corpses on the map. So, starter pack choices. We have the regular, the science, the robot, and the combat. So as we can see, the different starter packs are designed to accelerate that early game, get it up and running a lot faster. There are definitely pros and cons to different starter packs. All depends on how the two teams are training, what sort of packs they're training with. One of the other things with this particular round of championships is the Behemoth League is big and nasty and has no blueprints. The Biter League does have blueprints. So the goodies chosen in the starter packs appear in these 3 chests for each team to grab out their required items. They do have that silo to protect. There is a limited amount of defenses around the silo to start with. Also, there is guaranteed 3 gun turrets to protect the lovely rocket silo, along with random guns with random amounts of ammo around the outside. Again, that depends on the gods of RNG. On top of that, both teams have an exactly identical mirrored map. So we can see the iron between the two of them is mirrored, copper, coal, so on and so forth. There is a certain amount of dedicated resources to start with, along with a mixed patch. The mixed patch, the resources are much more dense. You know, we're talking 1,000 plus per tile here compared to 600 over here, 500. So much more dense, but the catch is it's mixed. Lastly is we have this as this lovely GUI up here that lets me take science packs out of my inventory and throw them to the other team. On top of that, you can choose to throw a fish. If you throw a fish across to the other team, you will be able to see what the other team sees for 45 seconds per fish. There are many fish, get much spy time. So with all that said, we should probably cover biter pathfinding really quickly. So as we already covered, there are no cliffs on the map, and both sides of the map are perfectly mirrored. So we can see every iron patch, every coal patch, every rock, every little bit of water matches one side to the other side perfectly. But at the far end of the map, on both the north and the south, you're going to find that's where the biters live. Now the biters do not directly path for the silo, because that would be boring. You just build all your defenses across the front of the wall. What the biters actually do is they are sent to path across the map to a random location. It could be directly in front of your base, it could be to the far east or the far west, and then once they're sent out there, that's the point when they're actually sent towards the silo. So in Biter Battles Championships, at least you will find that often biters will come and flank bases. You have been warned, it does make the game much more interesting, but with this quick 6.5, 7 minute introduction out of the way, let's get on to today's shoutcast. Well, we have
interesting.
Steelaxe Mafia, who is the lesser of the two Steelaxe teams, I would put it. Still wonderful speedrunners in their own right, but definitely not the Anti and the Nephrim's team. And whoever the third player is, because nobody can remember who came third. You know, who was the third guy who went to space? Nobody remembers. It was
Zeno.
Zeno went to space?
Zeno didn't go to space. Zeno's the third player.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Do my timer.
We're going. Shorty, no nuking JD, but check out us Biter Battles hype. Thank you so much for the resub. Jimita, thank you for gifting 2 subs to
okay, timer's on. Good.
And Bazino.
My timer.
Bazio.
There is a timer in the upper left, but it's
Ooh.
pretty small, and it only updates every about 5-6 seconds. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a direct counter off. And look at, I like the logos on the rocket. I forgot about that since last time. That's neato.
Okay, now how do I click on it? Click on it again to hide team inventories. How do I get rid of this pop-up box? I've opened the pop-up.
Look at it again? No, red X.
What red X? There's no red X.
Yeah, you got to click it like 6 times, though.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, look! Steelaxe, look at the message. Steelaxe Mafia starts researching automation. Cool.
Oh, nice. No, it won't go away.
Hey. Cool.
It really won't go away. Oh, it finally went away. Okay.
Yeah, you got to want it.
Yeah.
You got to believe.
Yeah, I believe. I believe due to latency, it's not going to go away. Okay. So we have North. He's going straight from the mixed patch. Mixed patch is super close, and as long as you're careful with your burner miner placement, does wonders. South also gone for mixed patch, but they've gone for the wide open area. Also got some stone up and running because the combat pack doesn't come with nearly that many furnaces compared to the regular pack we see often. Very often. Yeah, has a lot more smelters and a lot more burner miners. Also has all the resources to get electric miners up and running basically instantly.
Gabriel, Ugg, and Heha are on Team C4, which I recognize Heha and Ugg, not Gabriel. And then Mafia is Warger, Zamultus, Kobai. All of them have held or currently hold world records in speedrunners. BBR is their 4th on the speaker.
Kobai took my speed run. Took my first place.
Yeah. They're substantial players. Tell you what.
They are. What are the numbers in the brackets like 2020? When the packs are distributed, there are 3 chests, and that item goes into that chest. So the first, the second, or the third chest. The 3 that appear here when the match starts. As completed automation started researching Logi Science Pack. So Mafia's going straight for green science.
Ken Ogre, the coach for C4 on the north. So again, I can't remember if you talked about the coach. At every team, it's 3v3, except they're allowed a 4th non-participating player that can be on the map, coach them, spy, look for errors, look at the other team, look for errors in their build, watch out for biters coming from the northwest, etc.
They can see
everything that team can see. They're on the team, but they're isolated.
Yeah, they're on the team, but they can't interact. Oh, it's Bumblebee.
Can't interact.
But Bumblebee's great at combat.
Yeah, all 4 of these guys are good at everything, so they're really good. Great players.
Okay.
Mafia has a really strong team. And Mafia has only lost to Steelaxe proper and Mystic Clutch Pipe, I think.
Sounds about right. Oh, there's water right below them.
No, let's see. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost to Mystic Clutch Pipe, so only 2 losses. They're a strong team.
Hey, Sloop feet. Sloop. Today it's going to be Sloop.
See, look. See, BBR, Bumblebee Rider, is coaching, saying, "Hey, block there." He's talking to his team, and they're in Discord. We don't get to hear their chat, but he's
like, "This is where your 2 attacks are going to come from.
Do this, do this."
Yeah, yeah. Pick up some guns from the top left. Whack them down here. There's a big gap.
Yep, both teams have done a little bit with biters. C4 is doing the pillbox.
Yeah, pillbox works well, but they need to push the walls out one more tile.
A little bit. I think so.
One tile.
I agree.
And they've got research up and running. They have a sort of smelter running. C4 is now doing stone wall order science. Okay. Because they do start with a bunch of concrete. Brick, rather. 600 brick. Which, personally, I would definitely be putting down as a path. I'd be sort of working out where our walls are going to be and whacking it down to decide, that's going to be our running path. Because we can see, yeah, we've got, if we look at the north, there's a gap there. If you wall that off, you can then use the lake and just come down on the right and down on the left.
First line is up for C4. They've got half an iron line going.
Yep,
well,
that works.
There's a break in the line.
Ghost belt works just as well as normal belt, doesn't it? hey, Clowntown. This is the most important part of ghost belt. It doesn't have, the little bars on it that say it's damaged.
Right, and the part about ghost belt, the big question is, do you believe?
I don't believe. South is about to start mass automating science. Yep, hand-fed.
Like a boss.
Go. Joey Messy Pants, thank you for the resub as well. 26 months, dude!
It's going. Zamulta's throwing down labs.
One lab. They get one lab to start with. And they've used their one solar panel to get things kicked off. And then we've got one power, which is great. It's automated. It's done.
Oh, look at there. Look at the ping. They've added a 3rd dimension to the ping. Instead of just being a XY coordinate, it's comma BB0. That means probably team.
No.
See that?
No, it should be Battle surface. No, that's the surface.
Oh, the surface. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because Bumblebee Rider has BB0 tags too.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you want to take battles into space, Clowntown.
Right. Look at there. Oil. Oil east.
Oil.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the coaches should key on that and go, all right.
Rope?
Let's push out the wall a little bit west. and see if we can get out there at some point. There we go. All right, 4 labs up and running for South for Mafia. Cool. And up. Thank you, JD.
That's all right. That's all right. So
I need to pull your. Speaking of which, I need to pull your chat up.
This is how you stop downtown. You subscribe to him whilst you're shoutcasting with him. I look very handsome today. Did I do something with my hair? Yeah, I cut it. I went from full-blown afro with pushing a Santa beard down to semi-clean shaven and yeah, less hair, much less hair. But that was like a week ago. Can we see the hair flip then? No, it's an afro. It doesn't move. Have you not seen afros? They don't move. Okay, so North is getting iron. Well, they've got iron running because it's off a mixed. It's sparse. They're moving on to a dedicated copper off the copper patch.
Today I learned.
South is setting up green science. That's a green science build if I ever saw one.
Yep, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do. Looks like they're setting up room for 4 of them. You see how they're doing the ghost build? They're counting it out.
Yeah,
counting out how many spaces.
Unfortunately, it's on top of the mix patch.
Yeah, I think just a little bit on top of the mix patch.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it was a little bit higher.
They may be going all hand fed. So.
Well, it's normally. I don't think I've seen Mafia do the automation. I think that's a baguette thing.
Yeah, I don't see any signs of them throwing down an electric miner and going. In fact,
going electric. Oh, yeah, they probably should have started converter by now. Oh yeah, they're going hand fed.
Yep, they're going all hand fed. They're not going to do any miner. You don't get any as a part of the starting pack, but
no.
Still, you're not going to do it. So this is good. This is smart up here. Look at what C4 did with their radar and their one solar panel. Threw it down and then had it try and help to power that radar. Yeah, start scanning. Found oil.
Yeah, the problem with the radars is they scan in a 360 all the way around, starting at top left. So I think this is the only advantage you have of being on the north side is it actually scans new tiles, whereas on the south side, it's probably scanning things that you don't really give a shit about, like the other side of the river.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, so it'll take a lot longer to get something meaningful out of your scan if you're on Team South.
Yeah, so South has first green sites up and running. Speedrunners, we don't mess around. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in, green science automated en masse. And they're hand-feeding the shit out of it. Now, the question is, are we going to see people rush oil? Because it is super close. And it's well and truly within range to, wall in good and proper.
Both teams. Let me see.
Nothing thrown. Nothing thrown on radar yet. Nothing thrown official. Ooh. Nothing thrown unofficially yet either.
Ooh.
Vegeta with the 5 gifted subs.
Nothing thrown.
Razor,
yeah, so it looks like both of them are going straight for grenades.
Wonder.
C4 is 4 away, and Mafia is 2 away. Oh, look! Yeah, look at that! They just completed their 1 away now. They're researching it right now. I like the messages. I wonder who is seeing that.
Well,
ooh.
I think everybody. No. So it must be everybody on that team plus those spectating, because Bumblebee Ken.
Like a boss.
Ken said that he can't see his own team's research queue.
Oh, interesting.
Which I didn't know. So
first throw was through 21 greens.
Yeah, that's a good 2%. It starts
12 minutes.
12
12 minutes. And look, they've got 2 machines up and running.
Process faster. Yeah, they're going to have 2 builds up and running. That's going to exponentially scale real quick.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nah, that's
those
solved.
players turned.
So South's put down radars, which means we can see much further. North's put down radars. South looks like they've held onto their radar forever, because it does chew a lot of power.
300K.
Oh, there we go. Over 10%. We now have medium buyers.
No, spitters, right?
I think it's mediums.
No, mediums hit at 17, 18, right?
No, I think it's 15. No, biter battles is slightly different. Although we definitely have spitters, and that gun is 4 hit points. And the one beside has no ammo. We're set. We're set.
Hey, I was going to fix it up here in a second.
No, it's
Hey, you watch.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Alright. North side's got red signs up and automated, and it's going to start a mass screen. So they're going to have a bunch of copper cable machines fitting a bunch of green circuits, which will then come across and make belt and inserters, and then have 30, 40 green machines just in one giant belt.
Ranking it out.
Yep.
Put some, put a little capture chest at the end of that to, oh, here it goes. He's going to feed it into, there we go.
Fit it into the labs to start with, maybe? No?
Yeah, that belt's going the wrong way, though.
Definitely going the wrong way.
There it goes.
Alright, so we're waiting on to see who decides where they're going to set up their new walls, because that's what's really about. Trying to push the other team for right now and force somebody to pick an expansion spot. Because, yeah, we're at 12% for North, 4.6 for South. Oh my god. South's now got 3 of them.
Yep.
They just need to hand feed it. Although they looks like they're short on coal.
Yeah, see that they are. Where's the coal? Oh, other side.
Oh, they haven't filled out and fleshed out this one. Okay. Yeah, they need to get many, many, many more burner miners down. Because everything's being hand-fed. It's no longer pressing Z to drop 1 at a time or drop 5 at a time. It's now half stacks of coal and everything.
Yep.
That's a problem. Oh, Gear's about to turn an Ugg boot.
Uh-oh. They're through the wall.
Run!
They got grenades, remember? They got some grenades.
One of them has grenades. Unless they shared.
Yeah, they shared. I see Hey, I got a shotgun.
The problem is Hey-Ha is in charge of combat and has the heavy armor.
Yep. Ken Ogre says, let's get some turrets and get some wall up over there on that east side.
No, he says you missed the damn belt and green science is not running. Okay.
There it is.
Unfortunately, Arg is building over one of their iron patches. That might... Holy shit!
278. There you go. Here we go.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun, indeed.
Oh! It's the tragedy. It's a tragedy of burner miners. Don't miss it. 4 of them in a loop, and they all ran out. 20%.
Oh.
20%. There we go. 20% evolution.
There it is.
I haven't seen a remark about.
And watch out. Hey-Ha's on it. There you go.
6%. 200 packs with 6%.
They've used about 10 of their 50 grenades, and they are not at grenades yet. So, oh yes, they are. Never mind.
Yeah, they must be.
They got it.
They must be.
Done.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, they're making them now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They got them up. They got it automated. South has not. Oh no, they've got grenades up and automated as well. The problem is, and they got serious power problem. No, they don't have power problems. Never mind. Never mind.
So they're ignoring the
North
the
has some
now.
serious power problems due to the lack of automation. It's fine. It's a
Yep,
feature.
hand-fed power. Gotta get some of that coal down here.
Explosives, completed heavy armor, electronics. Hey, medium biter, medium spitter. There we go.
There we go.
So North is about to be in trouble because mediums take, what, 3 grenades? 3 grenades. 3 grenades for a kill. Which is going to start chewing into their grenade supplies. They're going to have to get many, many grenades up and running in a hurry.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines.
And it was 18. Uh-oh. 18 clicks in order to get that inventory screen closed.
Oh, only 18.
Yeah, 18. That's right.
Funny enough, like the pack one has a close button. It works.
Boom. Immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Can we get a close button? I think it's because the GUI updates, and then because the GUI's updated, if you click on it, if you click on it and then it updates, it cancels your click. I think that's the issue. And of course,
researching
3 different people's inventory, so it updates often.
Heavy armor's pretty handy. It doesn't really lead to
Heavy armor is super
meaningful.
important.
Yep. We'll look at it here in a second. Let Gabriel dance around with these guys for a minute. Oh, does he have any fish? He's got a fish? No, he's got fish.
He has fine. Gabriel.
There you go.
Is handcrafting
Those
grenades
mediums.
probably?
Looks like he is.
I don't know. I don't dare touch that GUI. It might never go away.
Yeah.
So, South is going for the quick kill. They've got 4 of these builds up and running, and as long as they remember to feed them... Why is that one not running? Oh, it's missing iron in one chest.
Yep.
That one's also missing iron in that one chest.
Yeah, see, there's three points for the entire build that you have to feed with copper. But there's, what, 20 iron points to feed? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Five per line. That's tough.
Yeah.
Right? That means you gotta remember all of them.
Yeah. And if any of them die, bad things happen.
So what the heavy armor does, it's not really a prereq for anything later on in this game, because the next things are like modular armor, etc. And usually it's not, the matches don't last that long.
It's a prereq for you lasting and living longer.
What it lets you do is it lets you surround yourself with biters and throw a grenade at your own feet and blow all the biters around you. That's really what it allows you to do.
Yeah, it's more explosive resistance, a little bit more spitter resistance, and physical, I think, as well.
Right, so explosion 20%, physical 6. Yep. Versus the light armor,
which is okay. So north.
Uh-oh. Let's watch north for a second. That's a lot of biters.
That's a few friends.
They don't have any turrets with ammo.
No, I haven't
using a
seen
machine gun.
I haven't seen them craft any ammo. So unless they're handcrafting ammo, which I highly doubt, they've only got the ammo that they've started with.
And they've moved all of their turrets to the front position, whereas 12 turrets are. I think South has ignored every turret. Right? I think they've only arranged 4 of them over here at one time. The rest of them, I think they've largely ignored.
I think they moved the ones over the right-hand side.
Oh, maybe. Look at this clump over here. Waste of time.
yeah, which is sad because like they have ammo. Those are the ones I pick up. I pick up and I move those. North has a player down.
Ugg is down, and he was the defense on that east side.
Yeah,
Heiha's going to come in.
Turn in an Ugg boot.
Yep, he's going to draw him away from the build, which is smart, and take care of them all.
And make sure Ugg's corpse is thoroughly grenaded. Yeah.
There it is. And Ugg had 1 grenade left. It's a bummer. Ug's got the 50 piercing rounds,
The
too.
prediction gives Mafia 69%, which is nice. It is nice. Very nice. So
Pay out our bets here in a second.
South is getting steel up and running, so everybody get heavy armor. North, I haven't seen a steel build yet. Unless I missed it. I haven't seen a steel build.
Keep it right here on North. Looks like they have a
few
couple
friends
coming in.
Hey, how's it out to
28.
deal with it?
Yep, 28% versus 15%. So that means North is
Heha is
Mafia is not dealing with mediums yet, whereas Heha is
definitely dealing with mediums right now.
Yeah, there he goes.
And the
He's doing
acid
okay.
hurts.
Fish, fish, fish. Yep, look at him
Alternating,
fish.
yeah, fish, nade, fish, nade.
Oh,
no,
got
not
him.
quite, not quite.
They got him. 28 grenades on him.
Yeah, and heavy
And,
armor. And a radar for reasons.
Bunch of fish.
Oh, we got the dragon's gums are out.
There you go.
What is that?
What do you mean?
What do you push grenades into?
Military build.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah. South Kobai is dancing around with some biters at the moment. No big deal. They're all smalls. He's just throwing some grenades.
Yeah, it's a lot of smalls. It's a lot of dead smalls.
Yeah, look, they're gonna build. Yeah, they're gonna have just barely one little military build, so they can probably do their explosion buff.
So
right?
The important ones are after you get military is where is explosives? So
stronger
you want
explosives,
stronger
right?
explosives too. You also possibly want engines to get fluid handling, to get oil processing, to get flammables, which is all red-green, and then flamethrowers, which is just 50 packs.
Right.
So it's generally flamethrowers first for 50 science, because that's cheap, and then stronger explosives 2 helps.
200, yeah. So if you can get 250 military out of that, then you're in good shape.
Yeah.
Don't need to do a big investment.
Not super important.
Unless you go what Steelaxe proper does. They have a primary military throw strategy.
Yeah, they go all military. Which
they don't throw any red or green. They go for military throws, and that's it.
Okay, so Bumblebee has called out that there's a mixed patch there with more oil.
Okay, North has had some problems. They've got the straightest walls. Stay has a good prediction here. The team with the straightest walls is going to win. But
generally straight walls help.
It's a predictor. It's definitely an indicator of organization. I'll say that.
Straight walls mean you can run along the walls quickly and efficiently.
Yep.
They probably need to push their wall out just a tile or two. And
yeah, that's a little bit of a tight cut on that wall.
Maybe add a belt or two so the miner actually mines, but features.
Yep.
Their green science build also needs a buff. No, they cannot get enough iron into it.
Yeah, GT mids, that's not the right mod list. It's for a different event. 166 more to Team North. 33% Evo. Ouch. And Steelaxe Mafia South is just now getting to mediums.
No, quite.
Yeah,
no. There we go. Yeah, medium spinner and medium butter. Yeah.
They just crossed over.
Okay. And they've stopped doing green research. Or they forgot to feed them. They forgot to feed them! There we go.
Heha's going to take them away. That's a lot of mediums now.
Yeah, well, as the Evo goes up, the medium to small blighter ratio changes, and
yeah, it's big time.
It gets painful real fast. What's
BBR says, reach out there into the dark and grab whatever that is.
Well, it's we can see it on north side. It's a mixed patch. It's a
And
mixed
oil.
patch
There you go.
Payhar is dealing with biters, non-biters, with some biters, with some more biters.
See, so... Oh, Gabe,
That's
there's
the
no one on
problem.
that left side. Yep, and they went right in.
So, radar to draw the fire, whilst
Yep,
the guns
that's
do
good.
all the damage. And then take out the spitters first, because spitters do more damage than biters do. Biters are held back by walls, spitters not quite so much. And then we have guns without ammo. They are losing guns, they are losing ammo.
Fighters snag on jagged walls, reducing them grouping, resulting in higher grenade usage. That's why smooth walls are the best. That's good analysis.
Maybe.
That's good analysis.
Maybe.
The cadets' logic is sound. Oh look, a junk smelter is coming up.
Garbage smelter. Love the garbage smelter.
Yep.
Who was it we saw did a garbage smelter that did military? Silent Wolf, of
Mystic
course.
Clutch Pipe, I think. Yeah, I think it was Clutch Pipe guys. See that little dip? I was watching it. That little dip in the wall might have caused them to trigger and start eating. So maybe they needed a smooth wall.
Well, look, if you have a smooth wall, it's a matter of time before it has chunks missing, and therefore it's not smooth anymore. Problem solved. Right?
Yeah.
So, sloop free. Just realised after 1,000 hours playing this game, I've never done a death world. Any suggestions to make the mods to make it more fun? From memory, if you type biter hell. Yeah, that mod pack. It's fine. They no longer evolve high enough that the biters heal with laser fire. You'll live longer than I will.
Warger's out here dealing with this attack.
He's doing well. Apart from he seems
well.
to be low on grenades.
Well, I could just, if I wanted to know how many grenades, I could just click this little window and open that up.
Yeah, you can do that, and you can tell me how it goes.
Good. And then it'd be stuck with it. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Oh, look, I can drag it around now.
Yeah, I can drag it around. For when it won't go away.
He's got 88 grenades, so he's just fine on grenades.
Cowboy's short on grenades. And he's carrying around his light armor still. Cowboy, you need to drop the armor on the ground. Get rid of it.
So Malta's feeding another 600. 37% Evo.
Yeah, that's... Go away!
Steelaxe did not get to choose. C4 chose the pack, the combat pack.
Yeah, they also picked north side, so their radars work better. I want to engage with biters past the first hour, not make myself miserable. Hey, that series had 100 episodes. I have no idea how many hours that was.
All right, half a line of iron. Still no junk smeltering going on in North.
No, North
They're
has a
all isolated.
dedicated iron. And
They do. It's
finally got enough crap on there that they're getting a full belt out. Which means they can bump up their green science. Because that's what's been holding them back. I saw Arg, I think, has assemblers on him. He just can't place them because there's not enough iron ore to warrant the need. 100 episodes, call it half hour each, that's at least 50 hours. Yeah, I think it was about 100. We got the dragon gums working well. See, you're like, I think the dragon's gums are what really takes it. you know, they get caught up, they start eating the gums, you throw a grenade in the middle, problem solved.
Yep. It's not bad. If you got plenty of stone, it's no big deal.
Stone's cheap. Like, they've automated it with burner miners, because why not? C4 started military science and then electronics, which is fast inserters, is it not? Yeah, fast inserters. And better assemblers.
Yeah, yesterday, thanks for that, Host Tunes. Yesterday, it was Baguettes and Old Guard were supposed to take the field.
Which
so
I
this is not yesterday's.
Think was a previous match that had been cancelled or pushed back that was meant to redone. Heha is definitely dead, and it's caught the biters in the wall.
Oh look, he's in the wall. Yep.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Wise man, thank you for the follow. Are you wise is the important question.
Going out valiantly.
I'll take your word that you're a man, but are you wise? So, the junk
Hello,
smelter
my
that
friend.
could
Stay a while and listen.
is doing I don't know.
Heha's back in action.
Thank you for the follow
Oh,
as
they're
well.
through the wall.
Welcome. Through the wall.
Be careful.
Through the wall.
He's at low health. He needs to step around acid. It's hard to tell when South has a problem because they've deconstructed so much that at the 1,000-foot level, it all looks red. So
Yeah.
looks like they're constantly in trouble.
Yeah, no. It's the dark red you got to look out for.
They're in the walls.
That is Okay, so that's gonna be flamethrowers. That's what that is. That's engines and flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Pipe skis,
right.
engines, flamethrower. Yeah. So
Look at that little bitty steel build. Check it out. That's great. This 6 little steel burners. 7.
Yeah, it's super tiny. 7. Yeah. It's super tiny. It's the only real automated smelting that they've set up. Everything else is
That's
burner.
right. That's right. Everything else is.
Funnily enough, well, apart from there's a lot not fed, they haven't really maxed out their patch because they've still got iron down here.
Oh, so it doesn't contain any copper then. So it's stone, iron, and coal only.
What?
Right?
The junk
because there's
smelter?
no copper. Yeah, there's no. Well, yeah, they're the junk smelter that goes into engines or that goes into the flame turrets.
It is one of them's picking up copper, and they got power problems again. Yeah, that one miner is picking up some copper.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one next to it too.
Yeah. So power. See, the biggest problem is they got power direct fed, and if you look at their power, occasionally it's spluttering because the miners don't have enough power to mine the coal fast enough to feed the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, negative loot.
Yeah, they need to fix that.
They need to expand power outright. They're maxing it out, and that's half the problem. And North's power is close. Hey, fluid handling. So North has decided fire is the way to go. I get worried when all the players are standing around doing nothing. Wise enough to know I need more knowledge, and I will stay and listen. Hey! I love it. We gotta stay a while and listen. Bumblebee's calling them out. You guys have got problems. Hasn't called out power. Has called out the biters. Simmons throws in some power, some coal along the way. Those guns that they ignored are now out of ammo, so they've done their job. C4 has done automation, is now doing fluid handling. So we're going to see some pump jacks. And Wagner is out with the dragon gums again. So, Clown, do you reckon people are going to square off the bases to grab that oil? Clowns press the mute. Clowns press the mute button. Or I have. No, I haven't. Yeah, Clowns press the mute button. Wrong chat. Is there a change log somewhere that lists the changes balance between this and the base game? Ravinger, yes and no.
I muted.
Yeah, you did well.
Okay.
So if you go to ByTheBattlesChampions.org, you can find some of the details. And then on their Discord, they do have a changelog of Biter Battles and what updates they've done. But it's very, very far from vanilla, if that's what we're talking about. Medium spinners do some damage.
Check out what they did here. So look at what C4 did here.
Yeah, they hand-fed it.
They hand-fed it, but look, they saved their 50 piercing rounds from the starter pack. Never shot one, and now that gives them 50 military packs, which is all you need for flame turrets.
Hang on. What's the recipe for? It's 1 AP ammo for 2 science packs, isn't it?
So I guess they could have shot 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. But they saved them and they threw them all. They threw them in. That's that
pause, please.
Gives them what?
Kobo call the pause. The sad thing is, every single time I've seen a pause, I've never seen a gun because it pauses the players and it pauses the biters, but it shouldn't pause the guns. I get AFK. It was in the middle of chopping a bit of wood.
Oh, okay. AFK for both teams, I guess.
Can't hear team checking sounds. Okay, cool. Also, science packs go into a belt with inserters. Yeah, they completely automated it. Unfortunately, it's going to the wrong belt. Did you notice that, Clown?
Oh yeah, it's caught up. It's look at it. It's on. Yeah, their military's dead end. It's gonna hit a deadhead on this green build.
Yeah, now. The important thing is hopefully nobody accidentally throws that.
Yep.
Yeah. Where's pause not free guns? It seems highly exploitable. It is, and because it's hard to.
What they really missed was they need to curve that belt right there. See my ping? They need to curve that belt.
I don't see your ping.
Up around,
but I can click it.
Right. But you see how it's joining that green belt? They need to unjoin it and just route it around to the belt due north of that, which is just the science.
Green science, yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's pushing inserters onto both sides of the belt.
Correct. Now it's screwing them on the green science build.
Yeah. Which will probably come back and haunt them.
Yeah.
Just like they've got these guys up, but they haven't actually plugged in the inserters or the power. So they're about to expand green. They're getting up the next smelter. They have the iron ore to support it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
This is like an action shot out of that Halo commercial. Look at Heha up in the upper left here. Northwest.
Yeah.
He's in mid stride,
running for his life. Grenade has gone off. There's another one in the air.
Yeah,
on the wall.
And it's a freeze frame where everybody's getting blown backwards like. There's your Factorio commercial right there. If they ever did any of those. Sorted. Okay, sorted, and everybody teams are ready. Here we go.
Yep. 3,
2, 1.
2, 1, and boom.
Boom.
That was worth it. That was
great.
Okay, so South has their military build up and running. They're dealing with biters in the walls, as always. They're not feeding their iron with nearly enough coal. Surprisingly, North is mostly caught up in evolution. Although, how many green packs are waiting to be thrown? None.
Yeah, Pocket Medic. One team had trouble with their. One of them called a pause to have trouble with their sound, and the other one had to AFK. So I think Ugg probably had to go pee or something, and took advantage of the pause.
Of the pause, because there's a mandatory. If it's pause for like a 1 minute guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay, so South has fixed their power issues. North's power was getting close. It's still close to max. Oh, Clown! It's one of them. What's that, Clown?
Uh-oh. It's a mistake.
It's a you need a Mystic Clutch pipe.
You need a Mystic Clutch pipe.
There's one in every battle. Every single time when somebody does this power, there's always a pipe that gets missed. Every time.
Every time. Mystic Clutch pipe. Good one.
North fixed military science.
Mansies.
They did fix military science.
And that's on Ken Ogre to catch that and call that, by the way. That's on Ken.
Ugg fixed their green science build. Was all inserters.
Yep. So what do you do with the military? Oh, okay. So military's fixed.
It's looped around. Has no power, but that's a minor notice. Yeah, he grabbed it and then threw them into the labs.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, I must click spectator button first.
Yes, 17 clicks.
Oh, it's just 17.
17. Yeah, it's getting better.
Or your latency's getting lower.
About the same. Yep. So they did a good job of expanding North did a good job of expanding power. So I like that. They are still consuming at a crazy rate. They've got to be maxed.
Oh, and South has got a problem with the military build. That miner has no coal.
Yep.
This is the problem with these tiny patches. They do burn out. And North has friends who walk straight along the straight walls.
Straight walls, smooth walls.
Maybe chat has it. And Heiha's just ignoring the problem.
Nah, he's fine. They were mostly smalls, so he had some time.
Yeah, I know, but you don't run the power pole first. You also give that guy 2 more bullets.
Oh, he was throwing power poles.
Yeah, he threw the power poles down first.
Wow, he was in the middle of something.
It doesn't matter. Lob a grenade over your shoulder. We've seen he can do that. We saw the freeze frame. He can definitely throw a grenade at the same time. Oil processing and flammables. Oil processing and flammables. Oh, teams are back to back. Neck to neck. Except South has, this is the important one, they have engines already. North, I have not seen an engine build. I saw dedicated pipes. Did I not?
This military build over for Mafia is very close to that wall. That's worrisome, and specifically because this ammo pack has third of the way damaged, and look, getting more damaged.
It's their tier 2 assemblers, which are expensive. And yeah, they have the military packets that the military packs that very easily could go boom.
Yep. Yeah, North fixed their military build. Here we go.
And Kobai is ghosting in the pump jacks because they work better. Now, the question is he going to take it all the way to the coastline for the oil and then in, or is he just going to take it straight across? 600 packs. Ouch.
Yay. There we go. 45% Evo.
2%.
Do that again. Do that again. Get it up over 50, and it's trouble. Large biters.
Okay, their green science is flooring it.
I agree with Wisey and me that you throw a repair pack over there on that military build, or just move the dang wall out. Repair packs are cheap, man.
Yeah, but you gotta hold them. That's the one thing. They take time.
Oh, you find a peon. You find a peon to hold them.
Yeah, there are no peons. There are no peons. It's pretty flat out.
Hey, Hey, you! Hey, what are you doing? Nothing? That's what I thought. Go here and hold this wrench.
Okay, so Kobai has placed in power for the no longer ghost pump jacks. He's definitely taking it back to the coastline. Oil pipe's about to do the exact same thing. Now, we haven't seen many attacks come through here, so it's maybe safe.
Kobai is going to take it to the coast, which I think is smart. It's worth the extra pipes to do that, I think.
Yeah.
What you want to be is you want to be as less intrusive as possible, because these are not military targets out here, and they won't draw biters' aggro unless it interferes with their path. In fact, it might even be worth some underground pipes in between these pump jacks out here.
Yeah.
To let the biters flow right past. You want to just flow right past. Flow like a leaf on the breeze. Just flow it in. You don't want to trap anybody.
Zumulus is going for pushing north over that 50%. When he's got packs, he's throwing packs.
Gabe on the west side.
Yeah, more packs, more throws.
46%.
And each throw is worth 0.5%.
Great.
We're in the big numbers now.
We're in the big numbers. Yep.
Although South definitely has those coal problems. They're getting worse. They are getting worse.
I don't know. I think Stay's probably right in that Mafia is going to have a big problem if they don't get their walls set up properly.
They're going to have a bigger problem because they're not moving coal around.
Yep, that too.
They're getting the pipes in and placed, which is great. And as soon as they get Flamer Tech, they can start producing Flamers. Because that's not done yet. But they're not getting the coal moved around. Which means that the momentum they had at the start of the game is starting to slow down. There we go.
Flamethrower. It's researched.
That assembly is about to change.
Yep, there it is. Swapped out. And there it goes. Yep, you're right. That's a great build.
He's going to grab half of it and start handcrafting himself.
Yep, and look at the look how compact that is.
Yeah, that is a really nice build.
It is really great.
So they have that's out of fuel, half of that's out of fuel, that's out of fuel, that's full of fuel, and they're back to dropping ones in the pack in things. So they're definitely short on coal. Like
wall management is definitely goes into C4's favor. They've done much better.
Not only wall management.
Oh, their military military build has just took a grenade from Warger, as predicted.
As predicted.
Yep.
Oh, walls are starting to straighten out.
Yep, look at there. Straighten walls.
The other thing is they don't have a lot of walls. So South has been...
What is their wall build?
It's hand built. Walls, quick to craft.
Way.
Oh no, actually no, they've got an automated one here, which is another garbage smelter.
Oh, okay, that's better. Oh, power. What?
It was a dead power pole due to friends, many friends.
Warger's in. They're in the base. Warger's down. Kolbai's down.
Hello, my friend.
They're on the
Stay a while
silo.
and listen.
Oh, they're not on the silo.
They're on the silo. They're gonna get spawn camped. It's at nighttime, so I'm trying to zoom out to see what the overall status is. And there's another big attack coming. This might be it, man. Stay might have just predicted the demise because of the straight wall theory.
I was going to go with the lack of walls theory, but sure.
North is sitting pretty.
Well, they do have oil. They've got tanks. They've
got oil,
flamethrowers. They've got flamethrowers protecting the oil front. Wagner's running. He must be out of ammo outright.
They've survived for now.
Oh, there's some serious rebuilding has to happen. So, this is the point in Bottom Battles where you're going to have two players dedicated to just dealing with the problems non-stop, where there's only one player who can build. And therefore, the more hand-fed stuff you have, the more problems you're going to have short-term, long-term, playing catch-up.
Look at that. Yep. And C4 and their straight walls, they have one player just kind of dedicated to combat and no issues when the biters come at them. And they're dealing with biters a lot easier. There you
which
go.
is funny because they don't have they finished their oil research? They have not. Why?
Look at that wall management, man.
Where is their military? It's in the labs. It's just awfully slow.
Well, they're trying to. Oh yeah, they're muddling along. They're probably limited on. Greens. No, it's just awfully slow. Maybe it's power.
It's just awfully slow.
Yeah, awfully slow.
Like, they should have made all the packs. They should have gone in there unless somebody accidentally clicked the wrong button.
Go buy throws.
No?
Okay, so
Completed flamethrower. It starts refined fumbles 1. I wouldn't bother with a refined fumbles 1. That's an awfully expensive research. Who was it? It was C4. C4.
So
yeah,
north, they've got a
100
big
packs.
Hey-Ha's hustling. This would be the time. They got plenty of stone. This would be the time to put some stone pathways.
Getting down some brick. Yeah, it.
Yep.
North
broke through.
North can take the advantage because of straight walls. They could definitely take the advantage of some nice, neat pathways to walk
Gabriel's
through.
down. Hey-Ha's down. All three are down. Oh, no. This might be it.
Go, biters. Eat everything.
This is close. This is way closer than we thought.
Gabriel's down. No armor. Had grenades. No armor. He-Ha is throwing grenades left, front, and center. Yeah. Zumulus is just going to keep throwing. Keep the pressure on. Keep the threat nice and high. Threat means more biters are on the way. He-Ha was killed.
Get their corpse. All their stuff is on their corpse. That's the problem. Is they can't get to their fish and their grenades and all that business to deal with these because it's on their bodies, which are unreachable. Hey-Ha's body is with all the good stuff is way out here. Can't get to it.
And Bumblebee's calling in more problems in the south.
They should be able to deal with that, no problem. Oh, and look, they got fire. Here you go.
Yeah, south's got fire.
South's got fire now. Ug's down.
South's got fire in their base. Gabriel's
down.
And biters in the base.
Yep. They're gonna walk through it.
He-Ha's going for a body recovery. Gabriel's going for the same body. Who gets there first? Gabriel does. Throw the grenades, because they can't... So, whilst you don't have armor, you cannot take a hit to the face.
Yep.
At all.
Oh, and we're on the silo now. Hey-Ha's
oh wow, 2.5.
2.5, yep.
2-2.
Okay, we're gonna keep it here.
2.
Yep. Another wave coming in.
1,500. Unless somebody gets there very quickly with a repair pack, we're done.
I would say Mafia dodged a bullet here.
Down to 1,000.
Because that one attack from that Hey-Ha wasn't able to get over there. That was a big one. It was a game changer.
That's 2 biters on the silo that took them down.
There we go.
3 biters. 3 biters.
That was a. There it is. GG. Stop covering the HP. What do you mean? My mouse on it.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Mafia won with 69% of the votes.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Big Shark on Make 1B and Big Fish Team DX. I lost 1. Good. That was close. That was way closer than we realize, I think.
Yeah, and we've got new stats on the left-hand side. We have
Hello,
the
my
Insidious
friend.
Fire,
Stay a while
which
and
did
listen.
the most damage to the walls. And funnily enough, the Waller, being Ragnar and He-Ha, both placed roughly the same amount of walls, and Heha was a little bit more deadly with his grenades. Riba, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Insidious players. The Waller. Yeah, I would say. I would say that Mafia dodged a bullet on that one, because they were looking to where they were having a rough time. All three of them were having to get involved with their defense, which is usually a sign of trouble.
Things
so
are
Stay
going
was right.
downhill.
Things going downhill, and they were having to devote more and more labor to their defense. And the difference in evolution, they were up to 48ish, 47.5% versus 30s.
Doesn't it list it here at the end? Yeah, 48% compared to 36.7.
Yeah, that's big.
That's
a
big
gap, right?
Well,
And
we've got 2.1k thrown compared to 5.1k. So we have Steelaxe Mafia really, really, really pushes that early science. But because it's all hand-fed, they are at the point where we're starting to look at where you're getting flamers and up and running. They have less players active to be able to keep hand-feeding things. So it's that catch-22.
Yeah, and Heha was just indisposed, and they broke through quicker than he thought, and it was C4 had it under good control, and they had that one breakthrough that kind of started that downward spiral, and it went so quick. All right.
Okay, let's redistribute 131,000 channel points. Wow.
Yeah, that'll do for today.
Yep, that'll do for me too.